The St. Cloud Area Chamber of Commerce is a connection point between its members, affiliates, and anyone who makes a difference in the business environment of central Minnesota. We strive to be a point of communication and synergy between people and organizations, paving the way for mutual benefit. During the annual Evening at the Capitol event, we spoke on that topic with Doug Fredrickson, Vice President of Operations at Blattner Energy.
Now you're going to have to educate me because I don't really know anything about Blattner Energy. What is it that you do?
Well, we're a national wind and solar installer around the nation. We're in Avon. We've been there for probably 50 years.
Okay.
We're a 110-year-old company. Yeah, still privately held.
Okay.
But our customers are all private, but now we just do strictly energy-related. Transmission work, solar, and wind.
So rather than regulations or policies, do you think that the marketplace will drive the emergence of that type of energy? Is that
Oh,
what we're
absolutely. The price point on wind and solar in comparison to fossil fuel is lower. So economics alone, and you can look at climate change for free. But the economics alone will continue to be a bigger and bigger driver. We can't stand completely on our own, but by the end of 2020, that's when the tax credits are designed to phase out, and the industry will be in a perfect position to move along economically on its own merits of clean energy and low cost.
Okay. Well, when you speak with lawmakers at an event like this, do you talk about the other side of it, the policy decisions and the regulations that might have held the industry back in the past? Or do you have confidence that economics alone will get it moving the way it should?
No, we do try and help them because there's things that, for instance, the state of Minnesota can do in advance. If it's inevitable that renewables are going to be a prominent position because of economics, there's things that the state of Minnesota can do to advertise to businesses who are going to be in the renewable business that this is a place that they believe in renewables. And they can tell by signaling policies that we're going to build 30% of our power by 2030 or 40% or 50%. I mean, Minnesota has done that in the past, and it has led to a big increase in jobs and opportunities for companies inside Minnesota. Right. Now, we'd like to see them do it again because at the end of the day, it costs nothing, but it benefits a lot because the economics are coming anyway, but you can get a jump on the jobs when those who are looking to build jobs are looking for places, where should I put my business? Right. And you tell them how the state feels, and they come in early. They come here instead of going to Iowa. There's thousands and thousands of manufacturing jobs in Iowa right now that weren't there back when Minnesota first considered raising the RPS. And we hesitated for a few years.
You're going to have to define that for me, RPS.
That renewable portfolio standard that we have in the state. We hesitated here for a few years while these key companies were looking for places to build. And they built just across the border in Iowa. And those are the kind of things that are opportunities that I'd like to see the state of Minnesota be looking forward in advance and try and get what's the most we can from Minnesota.
We certainly wouldn't want to think that Iowa is more progressive than we are.
We wouldn't want that. We got to be careful about that.
That's right. What's the most fun you've had so far?
Well,
I mean, not in your life, but in this.
No, tonight.
Right.
No, I met a lot of interesting people. You know, we don't do as much business as you might think with central Minnesota businesses. I mean, we buy a lot of local that we can, but because we're national, there are some things that are best positioned out in various states. But when we come here, it's surprising as to how many other businesses in central Minnesota can offer us something that we can incorporate and buy here instead of going out. The more we get involved with the chamber, it's really been a positive thing. And we've been really only involved in the chamber probably for 5 or 6 years, even though we've been in St. Cloud forever. And that's been unfortunate. So Teresa's done a great job of bringing us in. Plus the chamber's a great place to get access to politicians. And so you never want to pass up that opportunity. So it's a mutually benefit item. I hope Blattner is benefiting St. Cloud Chamber.
I'm sure that they are, because Gail Ivers pointed me specifically toward you.
No,
Right. So you're probably a star and you don't even know it.
no, I doubt that. Okay. I doubt that.
Well, I appreciate your time, Doug.
No, you're welcome.
Thanks for your statements. They were very good.
Blattner Energy has become one of our biggest success stories over the past decade, redefining their business with innovative services based on market opportunity. The St. Cloud Area Chamber of Commerce congratulates Blattner Energy, and thanks to everyone who participated in the 2017 Evening at the Capitol.